Hey guys, so today I'm going to film the 2 truths and 1 lie tag. I think it's also known as Tukie's 2 truths and 1 lie tag, something like that. I was tagged by my best friend on YouTube, Leah, also known as Disco-tastic. And thank you, Leah, so much for tagging me. I thought this tag looked like so much fun, and I will have her channel linked down below along with the categories and the people that I tagged to do this. There are like 6 categories, and you just tell 2 truths and 1 lie, and then you guys, the viewers, have to think for a couple of minutes and try to figure out which one of the things I told you is a lie and which ones are true. So it's just kind of a fun way to get to know me a little bit better and kind of see if my life's exciting, I guess. I don't really think it's that exciting. Some people might. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to get right started. I'm going to get right into it with the first category, which is badass shit. Okay, so the first truth that I have is that I crashed a Kikkoman event party. If you guys know what Kikkoman is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is soy sauce. It's like the main brand of soy sauce. And I actually crashed an event that was going on at a huge resort that I was near. It was hilarious. It was awesome. So that is my first truth. My second truth is that I have gone skydiving. Oh my god, like so much fun, totally crazy. Awesome. And the third truth is that Borat, or Sacha Baron Cohen, retweeted me. And if you guys don't know who he is, if you've ever seen Borat, he's Borat. He's totally crazy. I think he's hilarious, and he retweeted me. Oh my god. There are my truths and my 1 lie snuck in there. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes and see if you can figure out which one is the lie. So I really did crash a Kikkoman party event type thing. I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he lived near this resort, and we just kind of like snuck into it. We were really kind of outgoing and just, I don't know, we liked adventure. So we snuck in, we saw this huge ballroom, all these people dancing, tables set up, soy sauce, like pictures everywhere, soy sauce on tables. And they started playing music, and some older people were dancing, and we just kind of ran on the dance floor like Wedding Crasher style. I was like dancing my ass off, and there was like an old couple, and the girl was just kind of staring at me, and her husband came over and was like dancing next to me. Oh my god, it was hilarious. So yeah, that really happened. The next truth is that Borat, or Sacha Baron Cohen, really retweeted me. I was like freaking out. I like screenshot it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I think he's absolutely hilarious. He's really sick and disgusting in Borat, but I love him. So when he retweeted me, that was like the best day in my Twitter life. That means I've never gone skydiving, but I really, really want to. I think it would be the most exhilarating experience ever, but I haven't gone yet. Next category is music. My first truth is that I am absolutely obsessed with Adele, and I actually got to meet her last year. Best moment of my life, hands down. Next truth is that I met Willie Nelson, and he actually threw a teddy bear to me and blew me kisses off the stage, which was kind of creepy. Next truth is that I write songs all the time, like every single day, and I'm just hoping to sell them to a famous singer one day. So I'll give you guys a minute to try and figure out which one is the lie. So the first truth is that I really did meet Willie Nelson. My mom has been like obsessed with him her entire life pretty much, and she actually took me to a fair that he was playing at, and we were front row. And I mean, at the time I didn't really care who he was or anything, but now I think it's so like badass and really cool. This probably could have gone in badass. No, not that badass, but I think it's really, really cool because I met him. Like literally we were in the front row. My mom's like freaking out because she loves him, and he's like blowing me kisses. Like I was the only like little kid there, which is really creepy. Sorry, Willie, if you're watching this. But then he threw like this giant teddy bear at me, and yeah, it was awesome. My other truth is that I do really write songs. I write poetry and songs all the time. Things come, like tunes come in my head. I'll write songs, and Jed will like play them on the guitar. He does the same thing with poems, and I am just hoping to sell them to the right person and get my songs famous. Wouldn't that be awesome, you guys? So sadly, that means I did not meet Adele, but I am obsessed with her, so it was kind of like half a truth. I am obsessed with Adele. I love her. I would love to meet her, but I haven't yet. Next category is secrets, or a general category. My first truth is that I have a really sick sense of humor. Like, the grossest things, sometimes my brain just thinks the nastiest, grossest things, like, are so funny. Like, it's crazy. And you might not think that looking at me. I don't know. Next is that I have 7 tattoos all over my body. Will you get to see them? I don't know. My next truth is that in high school, I toilet papered my principal's house after he made like this huge announcement that nobody would do it, and we got it. I will give you guys a couple of minutes to try to figure out the lie. So, the first truth is that I actually did toilet paper my principal's house. I think I was like a sophomore, probably, yeah, freshman or sophomore, and we had a new principal, and he had made an announcement telling people that nobody would toilet paper his house, even though it had been a tradition, and there'd be punishment if they did, and he just made this huge ordeal out of it. And that night, my boyfriend and all of our friends got his house so good, you guys. Like, he had to have been so embarrassed, because the next day at school, we were waiting for an announcement or a punishment or something. Nothing. He didn't make an announcement. He didn't talk to anyone. Like, it was hilarious. We got him so good. Then the other truth is that I have a really sick sense of humor. Like, I think really gross, like, sexual, weird things are really funny. Not always sexual, but a lot of the time. Like, and if I'm around my mom, it gets brought out even more. Like, we both laugh at the weirdest things. It's just hilarious. And you probably wouldn't know that or think that, really, just because I don't come off like that kind of person on camera, I don't think. But hang out with me and you will find out. The lie is that I do not have 7 tattoos. I actually don't even have 1 tattoo. I want some, but I just haven't got the courage to actually get one. So when I do, you guys will definitely know. Next category is school. The first truth is that I was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I played a hooker in the Hot L Baltimore. Those are both theater, if you guys didn't know that. Next truth is that math is my absolute favorite subject. Next truth is that I played volleyball, basketball, and I was a cheerleader in high school. Okay guys, so the first truth is that I was in basketball and volleyball, and I was a cheerleader all through high school, and I love it. I love sports. I miss them a lot. I miss like the team atmosphere and games and practices and things like that. Next truth is that I was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show in my college theater, and I did play a hooker in the Hot L Baltimore. So I have them both on DVD still. It was an awesome experience. Rocky Horror was like the best show I've ever done in my entire life. It was amazing and unforgettable, so I really love theater a lot. And the lie is that math is my absolute worst favorite subject. I think ever since like 4th grade, I've like failed it every year. I'm just horrible at math. Absolutely horrible. And the final category is boys. Super exciting, right? First truth is that I've only been in 1 serious long-term relationship in my entire life. Next truth is that I got my first real kiss at 15. And the next truth is that my mom literally caught me full on climbing out of my window to sneak out and go to a party with my boyfriend. Okay guys, so go ahead and take a couple of minutes, see if you can spot the lie. The first truth is that I did get my first real kiss at 15. It was to my first boyfriend, and it was very awkward. He like actually asked if he could kiss me, which, guys, don't ever be like, can I make out with you right now? Like, don't ever do that. So awkward, okay? Oh my god, I just want to forget it. Okay. My mom really did catch me literally climbing out my window. Like, I was halfway out the window, like 1 foot out, 1 foot on my bed, like pushing myself out, and she barged in my room. Like, my mom knew. She just has this like sixth sense of knowing what I was doing like before I did it in high school, and it sucked so much. I would sneak out all the time or lie and tell her I was somewhere else when I was somewhere else, which sounds so bad. Don't do that, you guys. That night, I remember I was like halfway out my window, and she just opened the door like, where do you think you're going? And I was like, oh my god. And I begged her to let me go, but of course she wouldn't. It was crazy though. Definitely a crazy memory. And that means that the lie is that I've only been in 1 long-term relationship in my entire life. That's a false statement. I've been in 4 long-term relationships since I was 15. So yeah, I've spent a lot of time with a lot of I almost said I've spent a lot, oh my god. I almost said I've spent a lot of time with a lot of different people, but that's not what I meant. I've been in 4 long-term relationships in my entire life, and the one I'm in now is my fave. That was the 2 truths and 1 lie tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you kind of had fun getting to know me a little bit better and seeing how I'm not really a good liar. I don't know. My life's not that interesting, but it is a little bit, so I will tag a few people down below, and if you film this video, go ahead and leave it as a video response. I hope you guys have an awesome night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.